Hey everyone, welcome to another SMP Relatable. Today I wanted to share with you something that only happened to me a few days ago when I was on my way up to Cairns to be at a family member's wedding. I was on the plane, earbuds in, tapping away on my laptop, and then I had this lovely lady tap me on the arm and she said to me, "I know you." I was actually excited because I was hoping it was from the vlogs that I've been doing recently, but it turns out that I met Jenny and her husband Harry about 6 years ago at a property and finance expo. When they came along to the expo, it was purely out of curiosity. I remember them telling me that. They'd seen plenty of seminars, seen plenty of professionals over the years, and even after sitting with myself, they didn't proceed with any of my recommendations. To be fair, how I deliver strategies and the way I approach things these days is completely different. However, the reason for them not proceeding and their mindset wasn't unreasonable. See, even though they were in their 50s and they had a $600,000 mortgage at the time, Harry had a super successful consulting business and he'd been earning great money for many years, which had provided for him, his wife and his family for a long time. They calculated out that they would have paid off their mortgage before he would retire at 65. Unlike a lot of business owners that I know, he was contributing towards his superannuation and it was quite sizable. And they were still able to do everything that they loved, go traveling, holidays, buy the things that they wanted, had new cars, etc. Then they were even saving money for their children and their grandchildren for further inheritance as well. But this is where their story takes a really terrible turn. About 18 months ago, Harry was diagnosed with an illness that wasn't covered under any insurances that he had. And the only way to fund his treatment was to do it privately. So in the end, they had to cash out and they spent all of their superannuation money. They had to spend the savings that they'd held for their children and their grandchildren. And their dream home, which had taken them close to 20 years to actually acquire and build, etc., which they had all their fond memories of their family and friends. And as a community in Ballarat where they lived, it was also used for a lot of people because of the area and the gardens and all this stuff that they had there. They had to sell. Just a couple of different decisions that they could have made would have protected them from losing all of that. And that's what Jenny said is one of her biggest regrets. The reason why she was on the plane going to Cairns is because she was now moving in to live with her sister because she couldn't afford to live by herself anymore, which is a stark difference to how she was living just a few years ago. Moral of the story, don't leave it till it's too late. Thanks so much for listening. Please like and share with your friends and family. And remember, anything worth having in this life, we want to save, make, and protect.